Hey guys, what's up? Alex here. And I'm coming at you from Chicago. I told you I was going out of town for a few weeks. And I've been here for nearly a week, and it's been really cool. I really like the city. And it's been great seeing my friends and family and their puppies. I'm here alone with the puppies. So if you hear a lot of clinky clinky, they have a hardwood floor. The dog's nails clink on it. But, what's up? What's up? Every day I am in Chicago. I am one day closer to surgery, which is kind of crazy. And I wanted to do a little bit of follow-up on my previous video. And also bring up a few new things that are coming up. So, it occurs to me that in my last video, maybe I wasn't very articulate, or I was probably what it was. But I got some comments that made me think, gosh, I'm probably not coming across as very grateful. I am incredibly grateful that my surgery is paid for. I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and use this space on the internet to bitch about my life. That's not the way I work. Actually, I'm very diligent with what it is that I put out as way of troubles or issues or concerns that I'm having, because the last thing I ever want to do is add to the world's problems. So I'm very narrow-minded when it comes to that. But what was coming across was that I'm overwhelmed with surgery, and I am. Goodness, I am overwhelmed. But obviously I've never heard of this happening for another person, and I'm really, really lucky and privileged, right? I see the big picture, I do. I just think that as I've been watching videos for years now, and then specifically surgery-related videos now for the last month and a half, 2 months, I don't know, a lot of times I only see surgery expressed as like a very specific emotional response, which is excitement. And yeah, I am excited, but goodness, that doesn't express my entire gambit of emotional responses to this. I think it's really simplistic, and I think sometimes a lot of people, that's their only experience is excitement, which is awesome. Good for you. I'm glad you don't have to go through the mindfuck that I've been going through, but excitement does not express my full emotional self when it comes to surgery. And that's really where I was going with that video, and I'm sorry that if I didn't make myself clear with that. And I am excited, don't get me wrong, I'm totally excited, but God, I'm terrified, and I feel really vulnerable. The idea of being like so closed off in my chest, and like being pulled into myself, being pulled into my core for weeks, that seems really exposing and vulnerable, and I don't know, third chakra stuff, right? I mean, physically and emotionally, it feels really vulnerable, and I'm not excited to have my body cut open from armpit to armpit. I'm here in Chicago, and my one friend's like, oh, are you excited? And that's what I get a lot. Are you excited? And I know that it's supposed to come across as a form of support, but if I know you, I'm not going to mince words. I'm just going to say, no, that's not the word that I would use. I would say overwhelmed. I'm about to embark on major surgery. What the hell is wrong with you that you would ask if I was excited? I mean, I know, but me specifically, this isn't outside of like reasonable assumptions that I would be going to this space where maybe some of my peers go to other spaces when they're embarking on a life-changing procedure. I mean, it's just, God, it just seems so big that if I was to reduce it to a single word, excited, excitement, to excite, that I just wouldn't be doing myself justice, because I'm a lot more capable of one emotion. So there's that. That's been on my mind. And I guess kind of talking a little bit about support for that vulnerability. I'm going to make a video about one of the issues that I've been facing, right, but not today. In the meantime, what I've been getting is a lot of support. I'm in Chicago. hanging out with my cousins, who I haven't seen in a few years. And it's been really great. Like, they all say he, and if they don't, they correct themselves. There was a point where they would apologize, and I just told them, listen, I just appreciate you making an effort. You don't need to apologize for anything, right? Like, it doesn't offend me, but it certainly feels welcoming to be invited into someone's house and be referred to properly, right? One thing that had kind of come up is when I was thinking about caretakers and what I'm going to do after surgery, who I want to be vulnerable with. I had thought about a friend of mine who I had just assumed was going to be kind of chill with my transition because they're really open-minded, But what I hadn't anticipated is I haven't spent a whole lot of time with this friend because we both moved different places at different times, and so we haven't seen each other in a while. So I just assumed that if I was like, dude, come out to Salt Lake and let's come on this journey with me, And I'm glad she said this, but what she said was, I really have to look in myself and see if I can be that place of support. Because my concern is I'm going to talk about this later, I'm sorry. And so, that wasn't the answer I wanted to hear. But it was an answer that I really appreciated because I do get that kind of support, And I'm really glad that my friend was thoughtful enough to say, gosh, maybe I'm not that person. So if I'm not, I'm happy to help you out in finding that person and doing what we can do, And so that also goes along with letting people show up and going along with that, I told my dad about surgery and we've been having some conversations about it. And he even told family in Greece, which is huge. I mean, they haven't known that I'm trans, and so I make a surgery date, and then he tells a bunch of people, right? That is the scariest grouping of people for him to tell. So, really showing up for me, and it's been super relieving. It has been super relieving, especially in this time frame. So I love you guys, and I love all the support that I've been getting, and all the puppies here. I don't know if no one's close enough for me to show you. But, oh, did you hear that? Simon's dreaming. Let's see, he makes these cute little sounds. Can you see him? Is he moving? He looks like just a big ball of black fluff, and he's a newfie, but oh my gosh, he's the cutest puppy ever. He's not a pup, he's like 8 years old, but he's an old man, but he's also a puppy. He's really cute. Anyway, guys, okay, love ya.